problem is I can't stop water coming into the pond. If I wait until August when we don't have rain for a couple of weeks, but obviously the water level, the groundwater level, is something I didn't really consider. So what I'm going to, at the bottom of that wall, I even channeled out to try and divert the water away. It's not working, so I'm just going to concrete all that back up. But what I'm going to do, like I did over this side, I'm going to dig bigger holes I can and as deep as holes I can. Hopefully the water will come into the hole instead of going into the pond, as long as I'm lower than the pond. And then I can pump it away from here. Anyway, looking forward to the windows coming tomorrow. If there's anybody out there who's fiberglassed before, is there something I can paint on to form a sill over all this render and the floor before I can fiberglass? Obviously, the fiberglass can still stick to it. Because I don't want to paint it with something and then the fiberglass doesn't stick. If there is anyone who knows, can you just leave a comment, please, so I can look into it? Thank you. Right, just tied it up. Dug a hole, covered it over so no one falls down it. Can you see that? It's 5 foot deep. Water starting to collect in it, which I want it to do, just to see if it diverts it away from the pond. But at the moment, don't know if you can see that, it's still trickling in. Alright, cover it back over. Just come down to see how much water in the pond. Can you see that? See, it runs from the corners, well, from that corner. That's the trouble I've got. But looking in the hole I dug yesterday, that's how much water seeps through the garden. Unbelievable amount. So, got to pump that out. Yeah, it's about level with the floor of the pond, maybe just above. That's why water's still going through. Oh well, pump it out. Just cleaned the babies out. Haven't shown you for a while. That dark one there is Skinny Pete. Not so skinny now, is he? Just waiting for the windows to turn up. Just finding some odd jobs to do. Someone asked the other day how all the fish were in the temporary pond. Been pulling the watercress leaves off, but other than that, they look good. Look like they put some size on as well. Maybe it's because I'm used to looking at the little boys. Glass has turned up. Don't know how much of it you can see, because obviously you can see right through it. Right, gonna have a practice installing this little window. And my plan is, I've got some rubber strips, thin strips, see that? I'm going to mastic these in all the way around where the window's going to sit, like that. And one up that way as well. And then put loads of mastic, obviously on it when the window sits down onto it, so it forms like a gasket. This is new to me. Try my best, see if it works. bottom one done. So I've just smeared all the mastic. What I use is this let's get a new one. HA6. I've used it before when I built all the watercress filter system. It's brilliant underwater. I really like it, that's why I always use it. So now I've done that, then just line the rubber onto it, push it really in, make sure it all spills out the sides. So that's the rubber, what it's all going to sit on. I did come across a problem, not a problem, something I hadn't anticipated, I hadn't thought of. Obviously when the window goes in, looking from at the back, looking through the glass, you're going to see this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some black rubberized paint all in there, so when you're looking, well, and for when the fish are looking out, I want them to be happy. Sorry. So you won't see any of that render mortar colour. I only need to do it on the windows, because the rest is going to be fiberglassed anyway. So that's the rest of the wall painted with a black rubberized paint. I'm not worried about on the inside, because this will be whatever colour I decide to have the pond, the outside of the pond. But don't you think it looks so much better being black already? Can't wait to be able to fiberglass it.